Hello and welcome, I'm Meteor Shower, and this is Surviving the Aftermath. This is a Paradox game where we'll be playing in a post-apocalyptic Earth. They don't really say what the destruction was. It seems like it was a combination of resources dwindling and then wars breaking out for the remaining resources, which is actually a very real possibility for how this whole thing turns out for us, so look forward to that. It's a city builder game. It is, I played a little bit of it just to get the basics of the tutorial, but I'm not super familiar with the game, so we'll kind of learn it as we go. And it should be pretty interesting. So let's get into a brand new game here. I don't know if it's saved my old one here or not, but it's going to ask if we want the tutorial. I like the way that it does this beginning part here. It has kind of like a, you're writing your own story kind of thing, and that's how you choose your difficulty. This is similar to how they did it in Surviving Mars, which now that I'm seeing Surviving the Aftermath, and Surviving Mars, this might be the second in the Surviving series. I don't know if the developer is the same one. I know that, I mean, obviously Paradox is the publisher both times, but I'm not too sure who the developer of this one was. It could be the same, for all I know. That shows you how little research I've done on this so far. It just looked cool. I just said, hey, I want that game because it's cool, and the developers are going to send me a free copy of it. So that's where we are now. So we are about to enter post-apocalyptic world where building a colony certainly has its challenges. The tutorial guides you to survive and thrive in this hostile environment and help to learn the basic gameplay, interface, and game concepts. Would you like to enable it? Sure, why not? Alright, so we have to choose the environment, catastrophes, resources, survivors, challenge, gatekeeper, visuals, and the summary. So, we have the environment. We have to decide how much destruction there actually is. There are only few who remember the spark that started it all. A chain reaction of global catastrophes wiped out most of the planet's population and made people turn against each other. Those who are left must now survive the aftermath of this post-apocalyptic world. So, it's a combination of, nuclear war and also global catastrophes. Again, very real possibilities here. I like it. Cities are demolished, but nature prevailed. The world is desolate, unforgiving. The planet is a barren wasteland. So this will determine how difficult we make things here. We can actually back up. Oh, I chose, what did I choose there? I don't even know what I chose. Okay, we gotta pay more attention before I click something. I wanted to see what the difficulty change was, but I don't have to click it to find out. So we might have end up with a very, very destroyed world, I think, here now. The world has, so in the wake of the events resulting extreme weather conditions and other calamities become a normal part of everyday life. The worst has passed, time to rebuild. Still a dangerous world, but will prevail, or it feels like the apocalypse never ended. I'm thinking, though, let's just go, the worst has passed, it's time to rebuild. I mean, this is like random occurrences that will destroy your place and just cause problems. I don't know if I want that so much. Let's go with that. Resources, everyone has their breaking point. Eventually, it's not enough to just survive through the day. People need hope. And finally, there is some. It has been a long road to get here, but that which was before can now be left in the past. So we have to decide how we got to where we are right now. How are we surviving up until this point? Previously, we were living in a bunker, an indestructible bunker, that collapsed, and we have plenty of resources from the bunker we can't live in anymore. The other way we have been surviving is the trusted family car here has broken down. Not a trusted family car, but this trusted car finally broke down. And we have average starting resources, basically like what was ever in the glove compartment, some granola bars tucked away, that kind of thing, maybe a water bottle or two. More than that, it'll be more than that. And then after walking for ages, this is where they stopped. So scarce starting resources, we've been hiking the world, and so we could only have what we carried with us at this point. I'm gonna go with the indestructible bunker because I'd played through the tutorial a little bit here, and I know that kind of looks cool on the map, so I'm gonna take with that. Survivors, the people who around you are the thin red line which keeps the group alive. They are far from perfect, but everyone has made it this far. You can trust them with your life, and they trust you with theirs. Hardened individuals who thrive in this world. They were built for it. There's 4 children that are hardened individuals, though, which is kind of interesting. I don't think I want that many children. I think like a group of ambiguous misfits sounds great to me. There's 2 children in the group, but not a whole lot of workers. The problem is, I don't think children work is the deal. So if you have 6 adults only, and 2 children, you'll have people that will eventually become workers, but you have, starting out, you're not gonna have a whole lot of resource gathering. And early on, you need to build a lot of shelters, you need to gather a lot of resources up, so you're gonna need adults to work. To me, this doesn't seem that bad. A band of survivors able to care for themselves. 7 adults, 3 children. 4 children seems like a lot. The ratio is better for here, obviously. You got 2 to 1 here. You're just a little close to outnumbered almost. Here you're barely getting by. I'm gonna think 7 adults, 3 children. We're at 29% difficulty. We still have 3 things left here still. We're gonna end up with a fairly difficult playthrough. Challenge. These survivors will chase challenges both large and small. Some caused by bandits, others because of their own actions. There are also other societies in the world that won't hesitate to strike back if you look at them the wrong way. Some challenges are to be expected. Numerous challenges are assured. Insurmountable challenges face us. I feel like this only is going to end one way with our colony's destruction. I don't know if we want to help that along too much here. Easy exploration, hard exploration, it's the apocalypse. I mean, I think there's some benefit at some point playing through an ultra hard playthrough here. But for our beginning trials here, I think we'll go with some challenges to be expected. And then the gatekeeper. Life is unfair, but sometimes it feels like you are not alone. Whether it is the invisible guardian or just a pure fate, it sure feels like someone's watching over us. So it's basically, this is our in RimWorld, it would be our AI storyteller, right? This would be the person that's like giving us the random events. There's the chaotic. This is Randy Random right here. No restrictions, anything's possible. Survivalist and Phoebe is basically how you think about this in RimWorld terms. But I'm gonna go with lenient and helpful for the architect, maybe. I don't know. Difference of 39 to 44 doesn't seem like that big a difference. It's a tough road to walk, but never unfair. I think I like the balance. I like the balance. Okay. Next, we choose our visuals. I'm gonna go with the platypus though. This was an unlock we got from having a paradox account previously, and I like it. We'll go with our cyan blue though still, because that's the channel colors. So let's go with continue. So 44% difficulty, not super easy, not super hard. You end up with a fair bit of challenge by the end of this thing. Doesn't look like we can go back and fix anything though. Let's continue. Well, you have a colony name of Grumdiff. And colony motto: cats won't go quietly into the night. Cats won't go quietly? We need to think of a better colony motto than that. All right, so we have our colony name of Plywood and colony motto: get off my lawn. Or should we say stay off my lawn? Stay off my lawn? It's like you've entered already, but I've told you 100 times here, stay off my lawn, not get off my lawn, just stay off of it. All right, let's go with that. All right, there it is. Tutorials, there's the messages. We took the temperate and humid, plenty of fertile soil. So we took the easier option for the environment one. And then pretty much we chose the easiest. I took the 8 for children. I thought I took the 7 one. I really thought I took that. I can't fix them after I've started. I have to go back to the main menu to start all over. I'm not doing that. We'll just roll with it. I think I've pretty much taken the lowest difficulty for every single thing here. And it's still 44%, which is telling you something. I wonder if we get to like 100% or more. I mean, if it is 120% if we get all of them. Remember to bring specialists home for them to recover. All right, we're loading here. Hopefully it loads. I love this plywood fortress they have here. All right, so I'm gonna pause right away here. We have 10 colonists are homeless. Basic controls, just giving us through that stuff here. You can play with controller or keyboard. Rotate around. So there's our gate. It's currently in shambles right now. It's not really much of a gate there. Not gonna keep many things out just like that. Looks like it would stop, maybe it would slow somebody down until they walk like 10 feet to the left. Actually, we have a fence going on. That's kind of nice. So there's some plywood around, planks and that kind of thing. There's some resources in the back here. We have a big pile of metal. That's fun. Big pile of plastic over here. So that's where we're at right now. Here's advanced controls. Can zoom in and out. Get way in there. See where people are. We have Amelia. Evelyn. We have George. Logan. Harry. Zoe. Theo. All right, so I'm gonna name some. Can I rename? Please let me rename. Oh, can I rename? Oh, please, come on. Ah, no, I'm renaming. That's too bad. Okay, I was hoping I could rename some colonists here, but it doesn't look like it has the option to. This is still. I don't think this is early access. I think this just comes out. This came out back on the 31st, I want to say. Something like that. Maybe that's October 1st, something like that. So we have to build shelters. Let's build some homes for our people. Get into there. We have some tents. We have emergency shelters. I'm going to build a couple of tents. Let's build them. Let's build them. Can I go, what do I do? Right click? R. So like that's the way they're facing, right? So I'll make like a nice thoroughfare here. Try to line them up with that. Like have a road. Well, it all depends on how thick the roads are. How big are roads? It's one tile big. Okay, that's perfect. So let's not do that. Let's go back into here. Build some homes. So we have some tents. We'll leave a little gap in there between tents here. So we need to build like 2 tents and then build a emergency shelter. And that should be this. These were worth 2 homes. So that's 4, and these are worth 6 homes. So that should be all of our people, right? We have 10 people total. So that should do it. All right. They'll get building on that right away. We have some basic resources to start with here. This is the bunker that they mentioned at the beginning. I did say it's kind of a cool visual. The burned up bunker. Not really doing so well there, but we can just demolish it for some extra stuff. It looks like there's some stuff stored inside of it too. So they'll build these up. They'll have a nice little shanty town going on around here. In our town of Plywood. Let's speed this along a little bit. And then what we'll do, let's actually, let's slow back down here while they're working on that. They'll build those things up. We can set up this to start collecting things. We have some concrete and some planks and some concrete over here. We can move the work area over to there. And it'll gather that up. So they'll pull these things from over here and pull it into the stockpile. Looks like we also have a well started here. So we got some water, 12 water production. Actually ends up being 2. For consumption of 10, we have a balance of 2. That's actually pretty good right now. Emergency shelter completed. All right. So we end up with homes. Build a water source. We actually started with this water source here. Now we could probably build. Let's see what a water tank would cost us. Because this stores water. We have a excess at the moment. Not a whole lot of excess, but we have some excess. It wouldn't be a bad idea to build that nearby. Put that right there next to it. That way we're going to maintain some of this 2 extra water we have. We'll maintain some of it. We might need it for crafting here too down the road though. So this game is a day-night cycle. You can see the sunsets over, kind of climbing up right here. And there's getting supplies.
Hi.
Harry's just standing around not doing much of anything. Just a kid. Can't do much of anything. Everybody has to have clothing. We have some spare clothing, it looks like, up here. We'll do some production for that here soon. I got that. Okay, build a water source. Understand. They want to build another well. Okay. So the way resources work in this game are that they each have their own area of effect, and you get reduced effect if they overlap. So in this case, we have a nice centrally located well. I don't necessarily want to overlap that too much. They will reduce their efficiency, but I could try to overlap the edges. So critical for survival is 2 wells close to each other decreases each other's like productivity. I don't know if it would be like this. Can I place it in barren soil? I see. So we can put it on the fertile soil like this. But see, that's like really close to the other one, isn't it? So it might reduce the efficiency down. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see if that reduces down this one once it's built. If it does, we'll find a different spot for that. And these folks will build that up. It takes us 6 planks and 10 concrete, which we have plenty of at the moment. The other things we'll need to build are the hunter area. So gathering food, we can build a trapper. Trapper hunts game, like venison. And we put it into a forest like that. And they'll build that. There is some nuclear waste over here, along with some metal. More concrete to gather. Over here we have waste also. So we'll have a tech tree here. And we'll go through and research different things once we start creating tech. We earn science points on the world map. Let's get to the world map. So this is our town of Plywood here. We can earn resources, so we have to get down to this farm here. Look at this. We have to figure out how to get down there. And we get some jerky is the resource they have there. I don't know, can't really do any actions there. I have to get like a party that can go out and explore those regions afterwards. So we're working on the water source. They didn't build it yet. Let's go fast forward here so they get this built. Takes care of this. Cannot be built in barren soil. Got it. Small deposit depleted. That's okay. We expected that. All right. So areas of effect. Some buildings have a statistical static area which they will operate if they overlap. With identical structures like two water wells, both will suffer production penalties. So space them out. Get their current benefits. So like, are we getting reduced efficiency here? It doesn't look like we are. This one still says 12 and this one still says 12. I don't know if they actually in practice will have reduced efficiency or not. Over here, it says adjust your workers' slots. Buildings have one or more workers in them. You can increase the building's productivity by adding people to it. So we can add a second colonist into here, and that'll produce the a better effect. Another deposit depleted. That's okay. We're expecting that too. All right. So colonists. The top bar of your colonists shows first are carriers, vital for resources. Top icon is total population. So we have workers and if we have 5 workers and 10 people. Is that what it's trying to say? Or 5 people working right now? Maybe that's what it's saying. We have no specialists. These are people we'll find around the map. So we have population of 10. We have 7 adults. I think it's just telling us how many people are actually working. Maybe hauling, whatever they're doing right now. That's their job that they have. Cool. All right, well. We got through the first night here. Well, we're in the first night now. They're relentless, though. They're not giving up. All right, deposit depleted. The small concrete has run out. So that's this one right here. Okay, cool. Plastic and metal. We need to build a scrapper and they work metal deposits, and we need to build a recycler to work plastic deposits. Got it. So we need to build those 2 things. So the plastic is over here, so it needs a recycler nearby. Let's see, it's this one. Recycler uses plastic up. Put him there, and this guy will use metal. So put the scrapper up there, and it'll turn that into useful stuff. What is this? Is this something useful? No. Also, we can get food. We can get these berry bushes over here. All right, we're back and we're going fast. Needs resources for this? Is that what it's saying? Needs 8 cinder blocks. We have that. Needs 16 wood planks. Okay, so we need to actually build. We have to get more resources first. Let's do this. Let's move the work area over here. Gather up those planks. And this should be done. Cool. Let's add another person onto that. And then after the people grab some of these planks here. Is that our first venison we've hunted? Cool. There's berries over here too. Once we deplete those, we'll move on. Well, once we deplete these ones, we'll move over to that one. All right, let's speed along a little bit here. And then ultimately, we'll be building this gate ruin here. And we can go into, I believe, in the road. No, where is it? Home. The gate. We need a lot of resources for that. We need metal, plastic. Not too far away. We almost have enough sheet metal. Have enough plastic. Have enough concrete. Just don't have enough wood planks yet. So for that part of it, we'll need to have... Well, we're gathering planks as it is right now. Rabbit season. Colonists want to try a new trap. Hold on. 3 colonists explain that they've been working on a new kind of trap for hunting rabbits. The group wants to set them outside the camp. Contraptions look functional, but letting the group venture too far away from the colony is not worth the risk. Is it? Not without risk. Now, it might be worth the risk. That's what we have to decide. It's not worth the risk is what I was just saying, or give permission to go. We're going to take our chances here. Having been gone while the group returns, each carrying 2 or 3 rabbits on their shoulders, it seems that the traps work very well as long as there's enough rabbits around. We got venison, which would be deer meat from our rabbits, interestingly enough. Is venison not like deer meat? I thought venison was deer. Like, is that not the case? Is venison referred to like rabbit meat can be venison? Is it like any type of meat cut? Like wild animal meat cut? I don't know about hunting, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Storage type. Stockpile uses planks of metal and plastic. Food storage for all food items. Warehouse for refined items. And a general storage for everything else. So that's what this is the general storage, or it's a stockpile. So this is the raw resources. Over here is the food storage. So we'll get berries and venison in there. And then once we take this guy down, the bunker down, we'll put in we'll put in one other storage right now. Let's see, food storage or a warehouse? Well, we don't have a warehouse at the moment, so let's build one. We'll put it right next to this is going to go away at some point in the future. So we'll put it there. We have a surplus of 14 water right now. It looks like we don't have any reduced production from the closeness of the wells, so that's good. Venison can refer to any part of the animal as long as it can be consumed, including the internal organs. So venison could be like just any kind of animal then. So rabbit venison is a thing, apparently. Good to know. Good to know. Appreciate the update there. Good to know. Game speed, got that figured out already. Thank you. Now we know venison can be just anything, but not the including the internal organs. Oh, interesting. Specific cuts: roast, sirloin, and ribs. So it can have sirloin and roast venison. 7 buildings. Once in a while, you might want to demolish a building. Once the indicated starting stockpile is now probably quite empty. If you have a water tower built, you do not need it for anything anymore. Wait, if you have a water tower built and you do not need it for anything anymore, open the build menu and hit salvage. Why would I not need the water thing anymore? Oh, is it because it's trying to tell me to get rid of the bunker? That's what it's trying to tell me? How to get all this stuff off of that? Or is it telling me what stuff that's in there? I think it's stuff that's in there. Can I move stuff out of there? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, because there it is. This is a water tower built, so we don't need the bunker anymore, right? We have the water tower. That's what it's saying. So we can get resources back if we demolish it, looks like. Sounds good to me. Demolish. There we go. We got all kinds of resources back from that. And they'll store those in the appropriate areas. Oh, we got something else here. Uneven ground. Suddenly, muffled cries for help are coming from one of the shelters. You rush to look what's going on there. Instead of a colonist, you find a large hole in the middle of the floor. The shelter was apparently built on top of a small sinkhole, which gave in and swallowed one of the inhabitants. A makeshift ladder should help the colonists out without injuries. Just tell the colonists to climb back up. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, sir. Or we just make a ladder. I think we can spend a couple planks. It's fine. You order a nearby colonist to fetch planks from a stockpile. Together, you fashion as crude but functional ladders to lower down into the sinkhole. The fallen colonist climbs up, rattled but otherwise unscathed. The hole is filled and carefully covered to prevent any future surprises. And we get happiness. I didn't even know happiness was a thing, but we have it. Average happiness is 40, so they're good. So this is kind of like, I would say this is similar to like, it's kind of like RimWorld maybe beats, what's that called? Banished? That one, the kind of medieval survival game? I think there's some similarities to be had here as far as like this, like more of like the focus on the colony, small civilizations with the focus on the people. I think there's something to that. So we have carriers, 5 workers, and adults. So carriers get things done. We might have too many workers here right now. I'm going to take somebody off of there. Get some carriers set up here. For now, until we need more resources. So let's get these things depleted. And that'll give us enough to build the gate, probably. And there's some more stuff over here, too, to get that. So we'll get that going. Let's see. What other steps do we have right now? The warehouse is done. The food storage is done. The stockpile is done. We could build a medical tent. With that, let's see. Well, here's the question: Is building a gate important? Most iconic site of every post-apocalyptic colony is the gate. It's a place where people's fates are decided, a thin line between life and death, those who are in or are left out. First gate is the first landmark symbol visible from far away, will attract good-willed survivor and those who take what they want to survive. So it gives us good and bad stuff if we build the gate. We'll get survivors showing up, trading with us. We'll also get people trying to take us down. I think for the sake of having some interesting content here, we should just do it. I don't know if it's the right strategy right now. We should just definitely do it. Let's make sure we have enough here. 15 or 20 planks, 15 bricks. You have plenty of metal. Plastic looks good. Okay. We'll get that built. And now we have 4 carriers now. So yeah, it's the way they have children here. That does remind me a lot of Banished, where you have to like raise people and keep your colony growing by having families. That everybody is helping survive. The kids will grow older, they'll have more kids and that kind of thing. Are these other sinkholes that I have to be worried about? Or is this water pools? In any event, we have the stockpiles over here depleted rather, so we should probably move on our worker area over to here. And over here, looks like those are gone too, so we'll move our work area over to here. There's a lot of berry bushes over here. It's a further walk, though. Let's do this. All right, then we'll come back over here. Probably there's more berries over here, probably. All right. So we need to build. What else? Farm. We need to build some farms. There's some fishing huts. We can't really get that far yet, but we can build some farming. There's nuclear waste right here, which is not great. But we have some usable land right here. Oh. Harry's infected. Oh boy. All right, so colonists want to talk about a landfill. Injuries and other conditions. So one of your colonists is injured. Injuries and other conditions can be healed by medic. Build a medic's tent, have it staffed to treat injuries as soon as possible. Conditions cause health loss. Got it. So we have somebody that is infected. Harry.
Hi.
The kid? Oh no. Our colonist wants to talk. Let's talk to them first. 2 colonists approach you with sparkling eyes, and an old landfill has been found, probably by the stench. It's too far from here, although the smell is absolutely awful. It might have been kept scavengers away until now. The valuable stuff may still lie among the waste. An expedition might prove lucrative, but most definitely dangerous without any equipment. An extra layer of clothing and a set of tools would go a long way in keeping the colonists safe and efficient. So we would lose 2 of our 8 tools and 2 of our 5 clothing. I think our people are more valuable than our clothing at the moment, so let's give them permission with the equipment. All right, 2 colonists returned smelling more foul than you ever thought possible. The expedition hit a few snags along the way, and one of them, rather unsurprisingly, caught some sort of disease. Great. They didn't come back empty-handed, but both are visibly disappointed with their haul. Yes, no, that's a bad outcome, for sure, bad outcome. 1 colonist, another colonist infected with 12 plastic. Great, cool, cool, cool. So we definitely need that medical tent here now, because now we have 2 colonists infected. Awesome. Let's build that right away before we do anything else then. Should we scrap the field? Nah, we can build both. Let's build that medical tent now. Medical tent, we'll put it like right over. Right here. And we're out. We don't have enough resources for it now, though. We need planks. We have enough plastic and enough sheet metal. We need planks, though. People hauling this should probably be able to do it. Okay. Survivors are seeking shelter. Okay, here we go. We have 2 adults and 0 children. You come from a nearby farm. It had everything we needed. Then the boars came. One thing we didn't have enough was bullets. We have Platty, who is a Nordic adventurer who claims to have been in the Empress of Sweden before the apocalypse. She's an enthusiastic city designer who wouldn't mind taking her troops into great wars. She also claims to have been part of a wizarding cult and to help aliens dominate the galaxy. A very talented person indeed. What is going on with Platty? What the hell is going on with her? Okay. She's a specialty of scavenger, though. So she's a little bit nuts, right? I mean, wizarding cult, aliens down at the galaxy, she helped do that. I mean, that's pretty accomplished. She was also the Empress of Sweden, and enthusiastic. I think we'll take her. We have to. We have to. We have to. Let's go. 2 colonists infected. Okay, colonists are homeless. We have to build more houses now. Well, I'll let the people who'll be homeless for the moment. World map. We can send you to the farm to scavenge. All right. She got that back. Cool. All right. I don't know if she's coming back or not. All right. Let's get those things back out of there. Let's go back to the world map. Is she coming back home? Oh, she knows the day to move. I see. So it takes time. We're not growing anything here yet. Grow some corn on that. They're grabbing the wood we need for the couple things. This just needs a little bit more. We have 5 right now. This will be enough, I think. Looks like it's good. We have enough. 8. One more round. 10. I can start construction. Okay. Medical tent is being built as we speak. And we need to build more shelters then after that. So let's slow down here. Let's build some tents. If we build a emergency shelter, we'll have room for more. Otherwise, just build a tent that'll take care of the 2 we just added in. Do that. That'll be the cheaper way to go. This is much more expensive to build. Okay, so we have the medical tent. We have, nope, we need somebody working it. We have room for 2. They're going to get treatment. Awesome. Getting some healing. And we'll plant some crops on that, as we said. Hopefully they get better. Specialist ready for action. Cool. We can bring her back then. She's carrying 16 of that. Bring the stuff home. And now send her back out. Alright. And now she's out of moves for now. Okay, cool. So she's our go-between here. I guess that's good that she's not like around people. But she can do those away missions. Works for me. It's a win-win. All right, that's done. We have 2 colonists infected. All right, so next, let's see. Next, we need to like see if we can find some tech on the road. The gate's done. That's cool though. Look at that. Looks very good. That's everything it's holding. Cool. Everything's good there. All right. All right, let's speed it along here. Let's see. What do we want to work on next here? Let's make sure we're good on stuff here. We're still getting planks, still gathering stuff. Food looks like it's good. Consumption is 10, production is 2 right now. So that's not great. But we have tons of jerky, so maybe it's not like we don't need a ton of food. We have 112 in reserve right now. So 10 will last us a little while. The 10 consumption is not that big of a deal right now. Let's see. Sawmill might be a good idea. And a forester. Let's see. Let's put a forester over here. So forester tends to the trees. And the sawmill, we should probably put near that. And we probably have enough for that now too. Put it there for now. So we'll build those 2 things. Those should complement each other. Colonists want to talk. A couple of your colonists have spotted some sort of vehicle stuck down in a crevasse. It might still have some useful stuff left inside of it, but climbing down without proper gear will be dangerous. They will try it nonetheless, claim it's worth the effort. I guess we'll let them go. Let them try. Try your best, folks. The climbers lower down to an old 4x4 truck teetering precariously on the edge of a ledge. On a small ledge, rather. Something on the backseat catches the colonist's attention. With a quick yank, she grabs an item through a broken glass window, but inadvertently kicks the side door, causing it to plummet down. The climbers pulled up to safety with some nice loot in hand. We have an injured colonist and 2 parts. What does parts do? Parts. High-end mechanical bits for our advanced buildings. Good to know. Good to know. Colonist Zoe's injured. We don't have room. Oh, actually, somebody's healed. Okay, we can get her back. Can I have you explore? Actually, bring that jerky back now. There's nothing there now for you. Can you get over to here? Just go over here. Send her on a scouting trip. Oop, we found some tech. Ooh, bandit lair. Ooh, that's not good. So she has a certain skill point, like a 6 or whatever. I don't know if she can take that on. Her attack is a 1, so she should not really do that. She's a good scout, and maybe I'll just keep her doing that. But now we know where there's bandits around here. So that's cool. Okay, so we have 2 injured colonists. They're all both occupying this, right? Well, we'll put them in there. Hopefully she enters in. Oh, everybody's cured now? Looks like everybody's cured now. Got the forester done. And we have the sawmill done. Cool. So we're taking wood and turning it into planks. That's very helpful, especially once we start depleting these other plank things here and that one. Another one bites the dust. Let's move the stockpile again. That's pretty far away. We're getting pretty far away now. Let's do those. Stockpile capacity is pretty decent, though. We could probably keep going with that. Those 2 people are going to have to do a lot of hauling back and forth, though. All right, specialist ready for action. I don't want her dealing with that. I want to send her scouting. We found a manufactory. Has tools there. 11 tools. That's cool. I don't know if we want her to leave our land or not. I don't know if we can. But maybe she can go in there and get it. Maybe her job is to scout around and find stuff for us, not necessarily go get it. There might be other specialists for that. It does say her thing was scavenging, right? Was her specialist? Platy was a idling scavenger, right? And she's good at scavenging and exploration. Cool. Game saved. All right. Happiness is on the rise. We're at average happiness of 4 for the well-rested. That's good. Deposit depleted. Berries. That one's still good. This one's still good. This one's still good. Alright, so we have the forester, we have sawmill, we have recycler and scrapper. What else we need here? A tailor for making clothing. That turns cloth into jackets. And this makes tools out of scrap metal. I think we still need scrap metal for building for the moment, though. I don't want to have our production too high here. Right now our production is 6. And we also have the opportunity to get jerky and that kind of thing from other places. So our production shouldn't be too high so we use up those other things that might go bad over time. I don't know. I don't know if they do. We could really do some cool design things here. We can plant some bushes and torches and stuff. A Pathfinder statue. That's kind of fun. I don't know if I should waste the cinder block on that, but it's still kind of cool. A statue for those who have suffered, lost, suffered, and sacrificed so much while creating this new dawn for mankind. Neat. All right. Let's see. So that's going pretty well. That's not going to be depleted anytime soon. Same with this plastic. That'll last a long time. All right, let's unpause. Her action's not ready yet. Oh, they want to venture outside the gates. Uh-oh. A couple of colonists approach you requesting permission to open the gate. They heard animal noises not too far away. We'd like to go hunting. Dangerous business where people might get hurt, injured, or worse. The food could come in handy. We have plenty of food at the moment. I think we're going to decline that request. Your response is taken with some muttering and light protesting. The would-be hunters get back to the colony, seemingly determined to try and convince you at a later date. Shoot, we've got unhappiness now. Oh, good. A meteor shower. Before the apocalypse, people said that you would see a shooting star, you can make a wish. It'll come true. It's hard to believe because nowadays, when you see a shooting star, we always hope to live through the day. It never works. The sky turns red, burning rocks fall from the atmosphere, increased showers, deadly objects plummet towards the colony and cause widespread damage. Large meteorites might hit buildings for some serious damage. Reserve enough construction materials for repairs. Have enough carriers on hand to do the repairs and build shelter. Okay, so I'm going to take somebody off of this job now for now. Have colonists go around picking stuff up for the moment. We'll keep the other jobs working though for the plastic and stuff. But I just think food is pretty much set right now. I don't have any work in that one. So meteor shower incoming. We have 2 days before the catastrophe. Pollution deposits. Post-apocalyptic landscape has scars from the old cataclysm. These pockets of pollution must be cleared before the colonists can walk or build on them. Got it. Let's go see who she can do over here. Okay. And let's inspect this. Don't go on their land though. Oh, she went on their land. So they have plastic over there, but 0 at the moment. Oh, 24 we can pick up. Cool. This is, I wonder if we can be beyond what we have here. There's a lot going on over here. Something really bad happened over here. Action points. Operating the world map consumes action points. Movement takes 1 AP per hex or more when moving through rough terrain. So actions like scavenging, scouting, researching, and attacks all use all remaining AP. After APs are spent, specialty needs to rest for half the day to recover their AP. Confirm. We've done that. We've gotten it already. Cool. All right. We have a meteor shower incoming. It may not be pretty. Berries depleted. How's our food supply coming right now? Our food supply still have, I mean, we're hardly using enough here. That's days and days worth. I mean, it's better to have too much. I don't know if this stuff goes bad or anything like that. It doesn't seem like it says anything about that. It just has food as a flat number. Well, that's less complicated then. We just stockpile as much as possible. We just keep harvesting berries until we can't. And then we hope we have the, we're going for those berries over there. We can move the work area to both these things now. All right. Column's ready for action. Let's bring you down over here. That science is really close. We should grab that. Specialists need to carry scavenger resources to the colony. Okay, she's not carrying anything, though, is she? No. We'll have to bring. We should go get that research and bring it back, though, because that would help us a lot. I think we'll ever do that. Might be risky. We'll do it, though. We have 1 day before the meteorite strikes. I mean, we're stockpiling as much stuff as we can. We have a lot of stuff here on hand. So we'll be okay. I don't think we should build lanterns and that kind of thing just yet. Not until we need it. Oh, Theo's injured. All right, get some help, Theo. All right, good. So our production is 12 and we're consuming 10 now at the moment. Oh, because this has grown. That's why. We're getting more than we were before. Is there anything else we could do with the tech tree, maybe? Like, we can't do anything with it right now, but we can take a look and see what we can do. Communal eating, advanced farming, we go production for energy production, we go colony, communal living, to add more houses in. Comfortable housing, that's like some serious, like, looks like actual buildings here. And security. Hazmat engineering is what we need to get rid of some of this, this gross, nuclear waste. Bartering and disaster forecast. So I think probably for working towards the getting rid of this nuclear waste is probably our top priority, because there's a lot of it around. There's a lot of it around. Okay. So we will do that next, I think, is our top priority. Okay, she's ready. Can you get to this? Gathered 150 of it. Then bring it back home next day. I like that. Cool. A wandering merchant approaches. The colorful van. A lone van rattles towards the gate, suspension creaking under heavy load. Greetings and salutations, my good people, shouts the driver. Can I interest you in fine gents and ladies in a bit of bartering on this loveliest of days? We can't accept any of these offers. We don't have enough stuff for any of this. I guess that's a good reason to stockpile berries, though. We could have got some metal out of it. What else do you have? No deals, sorry. Some other time then, fellow gents and ladies. Don't be a stranger. Alright. The tech tree. Yep, we're gonna get some science here. We can do some tech then, after that. Alright. So, once these berries are more depleted, I think we should probably build more farms, but not yet. By that point, we'll have other stuff. That's depleted, okay. Is there anything else over here for this? Oh, who's getting that? Oh, that she was getting that. Okay, that's good. That one's good. All right, so deposit depleted. Meteor shower's coming. Today's the day. Let's bring you home. Dropped off that tack. And we can send you back out to here. I might grab some more tack here for us. There's a lot there. Let's get back to the world map. Tech tree. We're looking at security here first. General storage. General storage is converted. Is a converted and reinforced shipping container that will withstand the elements and thieves alike. All stores all resources and can be stored in a food storage or a warehouse. Cool. So we can do both. All right, next we'll work on getting that hazmat research engineering. We should build one of these things though. Let's see how much it costs. General storage. Oh, here we go. Survivors seeking shelter. We heard there's an actual Yeti up in the mountains. Maybe an entire Yeti society. Okay. We have 3 adults and 1 children. I think we should probably go with it. We have a second platy? Is that what it's trying to indicate to me? For the hazmat stuff, I need power first. That's good to know. Okay. I will consider as well. Survivors seeking shelter. I should probably take them in. And look at this. Oh my god. Let's slow down a little bit here. Things are not going well over here. Oof. Alright, let's see what we can do with her. Oh, there's 2 platies now. There is 2 platies. Bring one down here. And this other one's resting. Alright. So, if we need power then, let's see. Food production colony. Energy production is the next thing here too. Oh, we have 200 now. Solar panels and wind turbines. Getting power on the back on is a major step towards rebuilding civilization. Solar panels and wind turbines provide clean energy in small quantities, but advanced materials such as parts and components to be built. Can be found in scavenging location of the world map. So we need to get parts to build these things. I have some parts though. And over here, it doesn't say what we need for this hazmat engineering. Environmental station provides the means to clear pollution deposits and dispose of the irradiated soil without jeopardizing worker health. Requires energy to function. Okay, so energy needs to come first. And then we need solar panels to gather energy. We have 4 homeless colonists, so I should probably build the larger tents this time around. I don't want to leave anybody homeless in the middle of a storm here. Let's do this. Now they'll get that built right now, but we'll just do it. Oh! Ooh, that was real close to our medical tent. That would not be the thing to blow up. Oh. Okay. So far, nope. There goes our well. Well, still at 40% though. You can always repair that for some bricks. Ooh, luckily that wasn't built yet. That'll be perfect. Let's rebuild that one. Missed so far. Oh, big one. Ooh, it hit the pile. Oh, it hit this thing. Is that on fire? Oh, there's something on fire here. That one's not going out. We're having a forest fire here. That's my farm. Oh, just missed it. Ooh, okay, that's on fire. How much longer is this gonna go on? Scrapper critically damaged. Oh, it's gonna go down in flames. There's nothing we can do. It's 20%. There's nothing we can do for it. It's already set to repair. Just hope there's no people inside of there. Construction complete on the emergency shelter. Okay, we have that built now at least. Just before. Oh, this got hit too. Are we saving this? Looks like we did manage to save everything. And this is down to 19, but it's not. Scrapper's critically damaged. We can fix that though. So Relics is ready for action. No food there now.
Are you talking to me?
Scout that quickly. Got blocks with a skull on it. Okay. All right. Down the river, colonists want to go exploring. Let's see what this is about. All right. A group of colonists have gotten curious about a nearby river and want to see what it's like for traveling. They managed to build a simple raft and are eager to test out the floating capabilities and what they find along the riverbank. I think we'll let them go try. The group finally returns with middling results. The boat started to leak halfway through, and worse than that, the strong streams made the trip extremely exhausting. They managed to catch some fish, but that's all the trip was worth. 9 fish. Well, they didn't die at least. That's good. The scrapper's not broken. It just needs repairs. All right, so next we could take a look at power generation, right? So we have the build menu here. Let's see. Let's pause here quick. Let's see where that might be. There it is, power. So we can build solar panels, costs us electrical components, looks like. They don't have that. And a wind turbine, similarly, needs a lot of things we need to scout for still. So we can't build any collection of the pollution until we build something here to generate power. So we'll keep scouting around every single chance we get. Well, I think that's where we'll call it for this look at surviving the aftermath. If you're interested in this game, go back and check it out on the Epic Game Store. If you do buy it, make sure to use the code MODIAPPARATUS at checkout. That helps to support the channel. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll be back for something else really soon. Have a good night.